Today we have Serena, me, Kenisa, of course, Alex, and Vanya. And today we here to give you the real tea.
I know that's right.
Would you rather?
Student News.
The news students can use. I'm Noemi.
And I'm Austin. Here are this week's stories. March Madness has officially ended. The winner of the girls' tournament was South Carolina over Iowa. The final score to the game was 87-75. South Carolina went undefeated throughout the entire season. And the men, it was UConn up against Purdue. Purdue fell short, losing 75-60. All teams that made the championship game was the number one seed, so they had the highest odds from their division to make the championship.
School City of Hammond has begun to notify its employees that they are being laid off before the end of the school year. According to the School City spokesperson, Donna Petrates, some non-certified employees were notified late last week through a letter from Superintendent Scott Miller that their final day of work will be next Friday. Non-certified workers include custodians, clerical staff, and recess and health aides, and employees in the technology and transportation departments. Petrates said it would be expected that more than 200 certified and non-certified employees will be impacted by the layoffs.
Less than a year out of public office, former federal prosecutor turned mayor will now be a paid investigator and will dig into the details of Dalton's multi-million-dollar deficit and alleged misdeeds of Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Lori Lightfoot's to-do list is long, including finding millions of Dalton's unpaid bills and lavish village-funded trip to Las Vegas Henyard, a few trustees and village employees last year.
The first parents to ever be charged and convicted for involuntary manslaughter in their child's mass shooting were both sentenced 10 to 15 years in prison. James and Jennifer Crumbly were found guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, one for each of the students their son killed. Their son, Ethan Crumbly, pleaded guilty as an adult to the 2021 shooting at Oxford High School at suburban Detroit and was sentenced to life in prison. The Crumbleys were told by Judge Cheryl Matthews that the jury convictions were not about poor parenting, but about how they repeatedly ignored warning signs that a reasonable person should have seen.
Munster School Board is looking into buying the Center of Visual and Performing Arts. While it is not a finalized purchase, the Center for Visual and Performing Arts offer many benefits that interest the Munster School Board. The benefits that the Munster School Board Superintendent Brent Heller mentions include using a part of the building for administrative offices, using the auditorium for some of Munster's high school's programming, and working with tenants like South Shore Arts to give opportunities to Munster's visual and performing arts students.
A small Italian island with a population of 100 people faces a goat apocalypse as the island is being overrun by 600 goats. While goats would normally cost 200 euros or about $217 US, the goats on this island will be free to anyone who wants them. The mayor encourages people to adopt these goats to hopefully put an end to their goat problem.
Among U.S. college athletes, suicide is now the leading cause of death. Rates have doubled from 7.6% to 15.3% over the past 20 years. There weren't significant differences when considering sex, race, or sport, but there were constraints among divisions. Division III athletes had a 59% and a 66% lower rate than Division I and II athletes. Suicide has previously been identified as a leading cause of death among athletes in the National Collegiate Athletic Association, which has put more emphasis on the well-being of athletes in the past decade by publishing a document on best practices for mental health.
O.J. Simpson was 76, died of prostate cancer. According to a statement his family posted on Twitter, he had died without ever confessing to the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, which led to his death, drawing immediate attention, renewing public interest in his era-defining 1995 murder trial.
Mexico has filed a case against Ecuador, saying the armed raid on the Mexican embassy in Quito violated a United Nations treaty. The raid sparked global outrage and condemnation of the South American nation, as well as triggering a diplomatic break between Ecuador and Mexico. That is all the news we have for you.
Stay tuned for more news from ACC TV Hammond.
Hello. Today we have Serena, me, Kenisa, of course, Alex, and Vanya. And today we here to give you the real tea.
I know that's right.
Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
11 feet because I'm basically already touching 9 inches, so. And I can finally reach the top shelf.
I might have to be 9 inches.
You're gonna need a bigger car.
You're not even
No,
gonna
I'm
be a
6.
foot.
I know, but I think that's okay.
Not even a foot.
Like,
I'm gonna have to get a bigger car.
There's no cars that would fit. And imagine how big your feet would be.
Custom
You can't
creation.
wear no pants. Like, all your pants are gonna be jorts. You
Jorts.
think about that.
Now you can get everything customized just for you. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button for your life?
Oh.
Rewind, cause I'm just so hilarious. Like, I be
wanna
wanting to
be
replay moments. I be replaying moments in my head, and I be like, I'm really funny.
Crazy.
Because sometimes if you make a mistake, you can go back and redo it.
True.
I feel like rewind because I be forgetting a lot of stuff. So if I could just rewind the button and go back and remember, I would.
Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that color changing skin.
Yeah.
Me too. So we all know I'm mad. Y'all stop talking. Go away.
You're gonna be like the things on, what's that movie?
Inside Out.
Inside Out. Yeah, you're gonna be like the Inside Out characters.
Oh.
Imagine being green.
So a lot of you.
Would you rather lose the ability to read or the ability to speak?
Read,
Oh,
cause I love talking. I love a good talk.
But like, I don't think they could keep me back from talking.
Oh wait, but then I can't read Facebook posts.
Read
No,
the
you
memes
know what?
in the
You know what?
morning.
I changed my mind. I would rather lose the ability to talk because you know, like
You can
how
do sign
people who
language.
can't talk,
Yes,
they got
you
that
can
little
do sign
thing that talk
language.
for them.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
If they're like, you can't talk, who's stopping me? Okay.
Like, right,
They
are you
won't
taking
be able
my?
to stop me.
You talking
Like,
about
unless
you
they
taking
take
my voice box?
Exactly. Once they take the voice box out, all of a sudden there's still gonna be words. Like, I don't know if they could literally stop me. Thank you guys for watching our video. Okay.
Wait. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Okay, like and subscribe. And we're out.
Welcome back to ACC Student News. Here are some more news stories.
Instagram is currently updating its system with a feature that will blur nudity in direct messages. When a message with a nude image is sent, Instagram will blur it with a warning and give the user the option to view it. Users can also choose to block and report the sender. When a user sends nude photos, a message will pop up encouraging the user to be cautious when sending sensitive images. Meta, the owner of Instagram, stated that they hope this update will make people think twice about sending nude images, since they are commonly used by scammers to encourage minors to send intimate photos. Although Meta also owns Facebook and WhatsApp, the feature will only be available on Instagram.
A new station in Mexico has been getting international attention after airing a picture of a man's testicles on live television. RCG Media was airing images of the eclipse sent from viewers when an image of a man's testicles blocking out the sun was shown. This is a common joke during eclipses, with the prank being called a testicular eclipse. Although it is a common joke, this is the first time an image of sorts has been made its way onto television. One user on X has claimed responsibility for the incident, but no evidence has been brought forth to prove it was him.
WrestleMania 40% aired on Peacock and smashed streaming records, becoming the most streamed event ever on Peacock, with over 1.3 billion minutes streamed. The event took place over 2 nights, with viewership up over 26% over last year. Notable wrestlers at the event were John Cena, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Cody Rhodes ended up bringing home the belt with a pin to finish his match.
Ford has a new recall on almost 43,000 SUVs. The cause of the recall is a gas leak due to the fuel injectors cracking. which can cause fires in the vehicle. The solution Ford is using to fix these issues is installing a new tube in the gas system so that the gasoline will not touch any hot surfaces. They will also include new software which will detect pressure drops early and reduce engine power before the gas leaks.
The EPA has announced that they will be restricting how many PFAs can be in tap water for the first time. These limitations affect 6 different PFAs, but some critics think there needs to be more since there are over 1,500,000 different PFAs in water. PFAs have been used in water since the 1940s. They were originally used to repel oil from new water systems, but it has been known for decades that they are very toxic. PFAs can cause many health issues such as cancer, infertility, and increased cholesterol levels.
That's all the news we have for this week. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel at ACC TV Hammond.